What is going on? Hey everybody, thanks for coming by. I wanted to walk you through how I use Kajabi for different landing pages. Now, landing pages are different than your main website, which is where your URL takes you to just your main home page. The page is what you can do. You can actually do unlimited pages in Kajabi. Now, a page can be titled a specific thing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through 401jake.com/Kajabi blackout. And this is just an example of what I've done to use Kajabi landing pages in my 401k business to communicate with hundreds of participants across multiple states. Now, especially in this time where we're all kind of at home with the coronavirus, this is really useful because the 401k is a lot of communication, especially when you're going through a transition of record keepers. And this blackout period is really, I think, a time when I get the most questions from people. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So let's go ahead and jump on my computer here. You can see this is the home page. Now, in the home page, you've got your website. On the left-hand side, we're going to click on that button. And down below, you can work on that. And this is my main site, 401jake.com, and then pages. So I'm going to go ahead and click on pages because underneath that, I can create different pages. Now, one of the things I have done is use this for all different clients that are already existing that are not going through a blackout change or anything like that. This is a great place to communicate and send an email directing them to this page. So let's walk you through this blackout one that I created. And we're going to do a couple of adjustments and show you some things that can be done to kind of fit the things that you're needing in your business. Now in here, this is already published, so we're going to hit customize. And you can see there's the URL right there. So I'll take you there in a second. But we're going to walk through, we're going to add a cool section that I like, especially given this topic. So on this page, you have a lot of changes that can be done. And as it starts to load here, you're going to see at the top, you've got your typical header. Now I've gone ahead and put in my logo there, and you see you could do the same. You could also put in your employee or employer's portal or logo, for their 401k. If they're okay with that, I always ask the permission. Don't just use people's logos without asking. You can put your different links here if you wanted. I've gone ahead and put them at the bottom. So about my business, I put them here because I want people focused on what this page is about. Now, I'm going to make this to kind of show how I use this in my actual 401k business. You know, I manage a large book of business here in Utah. This is a link here that goes to my Kajabi page that gives you 28 days for free. So if you do want to try Kajabi, this is one way to do it. You can go to this live page, 401jake.com/Kajabi blackout, and you can actually get access for free for double what you'd get if you went direct to there. Now, I'm an affiliate, so I do get some compensation for that, but more importantly, I want you to get your time back and to save all the repetitive meetings that have to happen. So scroll down here. I've gone ahead and put a video in here. This is just a short, like 1 or 2 minute clip about what a blackout period is and kind of how I've used this page for that. This is an example. You can put a title here. This is what's going on in the blackout period. The best thing about this, you can change this page as soon as you're done. So I would typically title this after the company, and you can do that however you want. If you want to add a little extra to it so that it's kind of private, you can do that. It's not really going to be searchable, and I'll show you there's a way to prevent SEO from kind of crawling to that. So if someone were to Google somehow your business name and that business name and then put the two together. Ultimately, I wouldn't put anything private on this because there's no way to guarantee that you won't have anybody on here, but it's not going to be something that comes up in a Google search. Here's a countdown timer. So I want you to know these are connected, and I had to create an event. So what happens here, if you click edit, there's an event. Here's the format. And I think I have to click on the full thing here. Right here, yeah. Oh, no, I gotta go a little higher. Click on this. Oh, there it was. Just see that. This example, language, show that. You know what? It must be just tied to this timer. Let's just do that. So in the timer, there's an event, countdown settings. That's so strange. When I set this up, okay, here it is. That's why. Select your event. So I already created this Kajabi blackout test, and I did this every 2 months. It'll repeat itself for a year. So whenever you come to this page, it's going to have a countdown timer. what's cool is then you can give people instructions saying this is a timer telling you this is the last time you're going to log in. Everybody here knows what a blackout is. It's when you freeze basically the existing 401k account and allow that previous record keeper to total everything up and send it to the new one. So this is a good way to keep people, hey, you got 33 days left. Let's get going if you need to make changes. You can add another button here. You can say, all right, here is how you're going to log in. Here's the link. And you can change this button here, which is awesome, to whatever you want. I mean, you can have it go into your new record keepers platform. You could say, here's how to log into your new 401k. Click on this button, and it would go into that enrollment page. How awesome is that? I mean, you can add videos here. I'm going to show you how you add a frequently asked questions. So all of this is editable. You can take all this out, add more in, do whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I'm going to go back one page on this left-hand side on the menu. And I'm going to show you, this is all the sections that we have. I'm going to add a section. So I'm going to scroll down. There's all this different stuff you can do. You can add different features, different forms if you wanted to collect information. You can do, one thing's cool with videos, you can do a video gallery. Let me show you what that looks like. It'll actually pop up a preview when you click on it over here. It doesn't add it in yet. You could put 4 videos here. So you could do a separate video, and I highly recommend you do this and break it up into small sections. How to understand your 401k. What is a 401k? What is eligibility? When are entry dates? How do I enroll? How do I change my contribution limits or my contribution amounts? Break it up, put as many as you want in here. And you do it one time. Literally sit down for a few hours in one day when you get a new plan and do this, and you will save yourself hours of driving, of meeting, of coordinating calendars. All of that crap that comes along with managing a 401k can be done in a very, very nice, clean way where you literally send the plan sponsor a link to this page and they distribute that out, and you're done. You're done. You'll still get questions, and as you get questions, that's what I want to add right here, right now, is frequently asked questions. As you have gone through the plan, and let's see, you're through blackout, they're yours, everything's done, you can add this section at the bottom to answer questions as they come up. So what the best thing is when you're answering a question for one person, guess what? More people have that same question. So you click on edit over here, and you can make these wider if you want. So I can make that one wider. Heading. So what's cool is down below. So when you hit plus, it's going to open up the answer. So when can I enroll? And you can answer it down below. So I'm going to hit Command A. You can enroll right now. Please use this link, www.fake401k link. I hope that's not real.com. Okay, so I'll have to change that later. So let's hit save. Okay, so that's saved. So I'm going to go over to the live page. Here's the live page right here. I want to try, here's my video. You could hit play. Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. It's all delayed because I'm recording all at the same time. Here's what we just saw. Scroll down, what are you waiting for? And it is not live yet. Hold up, let's go back. What did we do wrong? That's what's the beauty of this. You can't screw this up. So that is in there. I'm going to hit save. Let's try that again. You know what? I didn't refresh. That's what I didn't do. Refresh the page. Okay, and you can add these. Automations are really cool as far as this site goes. Here's all the stuff we saw. There's my questions. Boom. There's my answer. So as you're getting questions, here you go. So you really can have, if you have an assistant or somebody, they're not calling you and having a half-hour meeting and trying to answer all these emails. You're not sitting at home trying to answer them in the middle of the night. You are literally answering at one time, putting here, sending out the link to this page, to this site. Kajabi Pages is a game changer in the 401k space. I really don't know why anyone wouldn't want to use this. There's so many things you can do. What is cool is if you want to put private information or really stuff that the plan sponsor doesn't want to have out there, maybe maybe you have a record keeper with codes or something as far as logging in. I know Voya does that. You can create a product which will allow them to log in, and you can have a separate page just for that. I think I showed that in one of my other videos. But this is seriously one of the easiest ways you can communicate with hundreds of thousands of people if you have it. I'm going to go back here to this real quick and just show you a couple other things. Now on your page, what is important, if you go back to settings, there's some things here you can do. You can create different opt-in things. What's even better is if you created a product. Now, I don't know how you run your practice, but one of the things, I'm going to go back to full screen here. One of the things that you could do in this, and this is something I'm still working on developing, and I'll probably make a video about it, is one-on-one education. So I don't know about you, but I feel like I spend a lot of time with people in a plan that don't necessarily have a ton of assets and really just kind of need some coaching to get their financial lives in order. And rather than sending them out to Dave Ramsey or Google or some other place, you can create a really cool online platform and then offer that to the whole world if you want at a price, but give it to them for free if they're in the plan. So this would be a good place because they'd be going here for their plan. You send them out. You're the closest person to that client. So you're still going to be getting some face recognition and some branding, and you're going to get kind of remembered. And then you can send them through. So let's go back to the site. You can send them through like an opt-in page that would give them an offer to sit down with you online so you can create a mini course. So watch my separate video. It's all about Kajabi mini courses. I'm about to create that one here. And you can do that. It's really kind of nice because you're already going to be driving them to this page, and then you can create ways that they can learn more from you depending on what they need. So the possibilities are endless there. So let's go back. One more thing I want to show you before we wrap this video up is on the landing page, there's 3 little buttons here. This is a list of all the different ones I've created. You click on this, there's going to be an edit details. This is where you connect the right word inside of your URL. So this is how I got to 41jake.com/Kajabi blackout. You can pause it if you need to pause it. So if you lose a client, boom, they lost that tremendous value from you. You take it away, and you hit draft, gone. They can't get to it. It's not deleted. So hopefully that's something you can do to keep them from leaving. Just a thought I had there. But what's really cool about that is you can make new ones for whatever you need to. Let me show you what I mean by that. When you're building a page, Kajabi has done a really awesome job of giving you the full customization of creating your own from scratch. So you have all those options I was showing you earlier, or they have a lot of different templates. So if you click on new page, so let's say you just picked up a new client. That's $5 million client. They got 50 employees. You can't even go see them right now because coronavirus has locked you in your house. What could you do? You can come down here and pick a page. There's a streamlined video opt-in. There's one we were using is the Gates one. So many options here. I kind of like this one as well. This one's cool because you can put a video in here. You can break this up, and this page right here could show you 3 different parts to the plan. So you could honestly put eligibility and entry dates, match, and then vesting. And then and you could attach little videos, little thumbnail videos here, and allow them to just click on those buttons and see those different things. So because if you just took it over and weren't going to move the plan, you don't need to do a whole blackout with a timer and everything. And then reserve my spot now. You could do something around help me understand what to do in these conditions in the market, and do a little educational video and throw it on there. As soon as you get their contact information, you are able to continue to respond to them. One thing that is frustrating as a 401k advisor is just the ability to reach out to lots of people. And sometimes you have to go through your plan sponsor. So this really, I think if you can get on Kajabi, click on this link and try it for 20 days and get in there and try it for some of your bigger clients. If you create kind of clones of these and use this as a sales component, if you went into a new client, everybody's going to show up with the same numbers. Everybody's talking to the same wholesalers you are. They can get the same pricing. It's the thoughts and ideas you have around the plan design and about communication and education. And this is a game changer. If you have this in place, you are going to keep and retain and win more business. I can promise, like, I hate the word guarantee because everybody that sells annuities uses it, but I don't. But I would be stunned if this didn't help you win at least 2 or 3, maybe 5 more clients a year. And you can be more strategic, and you'd have more time to do the things you want to. You could do it in less work because you do it all up front. If you're making videos that are specific and general enough, specific topics, but general to all of your 401k business, for example, if I went back to that screen where I said, hey, create this, and you could do a video about entry dates, match, eligibility, you can keep it generic enough where you're talking about what a match is, what eligibility is, and then on the text on their page, change it to what their plan actually is. So think that through. Hopefully that's useful. Again, I really appreciate you watching this. I hope it's going to change the way that you're living and doing your 401k practice. I know it has changed mine a ton, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Keep checking back. I'm going to keep updating more and more information. As you have struggles, reach out to me. You can always email me or text me. My email is jake@401jake.com. You can text me at 385-204-4015. I am so happy to help you whenever I can to improve your practice and help Americans all over save for retirement. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be safe, and good luck.